Words, hosted by Gavin Rasmussen.
My name's Gavin Rasmussen, and you're joining us with The Art of Words. Today, again, we're going to continue our readings of Behind the Mask, 40 Quarantine Poems from Humboldt County, edited by David Holper and Anne Frick. Connection Failure by IZZY UNSINGER. Prom over Zoom is underwhelming. Don't let anyone tell you different. Your dance partner is your pillow, and he forgot to dress up. He still has the drool stain from last week, but only you know that. You look beautiful, all glitter and tulle, and don't forget your sweatpants and shame. Your friends look grand. Luke is only in his pajamas. Emma is wearing mini milk cartons as earrings. She made them herself. Nate has dyed his hair for the third time this week. Kate is reconnecting. Sean is reconnecting. Delilah isn't here. You miss the sweaty monkeys you call peers. You miss the friends you call sweaty monkeys. At least you have your family, and they have their Netflix. Everything you know is reconnecting. 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 Connection failure. The Ceiling Stares Back, but Never Answers, by ADRIENNE VERONESE. And so the question comes down to whether to stay or go after all. Although not even the most prescient among us thought to ask the ceiling this: what cost does any kind of future come to? Is this the day I grow the tiniest death within these walls, hoping for a dirge to bring me out of this fatal ounce of living? How distanced must I become a poet, growing smaller with each language forgotten, including the language of touch? I regret that I have but one death to choose. And even though there is little chance of remembering much more than I could write in any single space, I still distract myself by calling memories on the phone in the middle of the night to remind me of when I was never young and so naturally less alone than I am now. There is never any answer. Lost in Calamity by Jake Williams. My dad said, when lost, find your starting point by reversing course uphill or downhill until you see a distinctive familiar landmark. Being lost in the COVID-19 calamity is not like that. It is a vast, baffling maze of data, disinformation, and emotion. Dad's advice falls flat on the face of this. I go masked in public, avoid hugging kin and friends, observe social distancing over and over. I forget the time or day or what activity was planned next. The TV runs unattended, or I binge watch or blankly stare into the refrigerator. Thank you for joining us today in this episode of The Art of Words. And just a reminder, be sure to stay up to date on your COVID-19 vaccinations. If you'd like to read more, Behind the Mask, 40 Quarantine Poems from Humboldt County is available online through the Humboldt State University Digital Archive. I'm your host, Gavin Rasmussen.
This has been The Art of Words, hosted by Gavin Rasmussen. If you'd like to leave suggestions, email us at ewcfacts@gmail.com. That's ewcfacts@gmail.com. This has been an EWC Communication production.